You are watching the brand new XWB episode on the Devil Killer 994 YouTube channel. Welcome and have a seat for an exciting night of action. My name is Matt Rash and our next pay-per-view is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. In our last episode, we introduced to you the Gauntlet vs. Champ concept. One of those Gauntlet matches, the Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet match, is already full with 4 participants. And now tonight, we will find out who will be in the Gauntlet match when Shade's Hardcore Championship is on the line. This and much more on tonight's show. And speaking of Gauntlet vs. Champ, our Women's Champion, Crystal, of course, will also be defending her belt against 3 other women, trying to dethrone the woman who has been Women's Champion since last year's Unbreakable pay-per-view. And right now, let's determine who will be one of 3 women who is going to challenge Crystal in our opening contest. As we just saw Treasure making her way to the ring. Her opponent is now also coming down the aisle. The woman that we last saw on our Maximum Adrenaline pay-per-view show when she lost to her arch nemesis Jewel in an absolute amazing Iron Man match, like really a match for the ages. A match that also showed what women can do in the squared circle. But in the end, all of that doesn't matter to this woman right here in the red, Susume, who has the chance to qualify herself for the women's gauntlet match, which would be very much interesting for her also because on our last show, her rival Jewel qualified herself for the women's championship match at our next pay-per-view. So how great would it be for Susume to qualify herself here tonight and face Jewel one more time? But in doing so, she has to defeat Treasure, and it looks so far in the first minute here in this match pretty good for the woman from Japan. And goes for a beautiful standing shooting star, perhaps. This is already there. No, Treasure kicks out after the standing shooting star press right there by Susume. Treasure now with the reversal, going for the side headlock. With Susume outside, no. Puts her down with the headlock. With the side headlock and then goes for a bulldog on Susume, which goes for a great reversal. Arm drags her over herself. Goes into a wrist lock and drops Treasure to the ring mat with the drop to hold. Which woman wants it more? Which woman wants to go to the pay-per-view and have the chance to face Crystal for the Women's Championship? This will be the question here, this one right here. As Treasure now is on the offense. Kicks Susume on the ground, and now the one from Japan wants Treasure on the outside, and she replies, maybe a bad mistake on her part, because Susume now gains the offense again and hits her head on the announcer's table right in front of me. Knee lift as Treasure now goes for the flying forearm smash on Susume on the outside right rear. The referee is on 5, but both women have of course noticed this. Already back in the ring, but no, Susume isn't. Treasure now with the punch on the chest, and she now wants to win this match apparently via count out victory, but no, Susume is back in the ring at the count of 8. Again going into the wrist lock, and then a beautiful Hurricane Runner on Susume's part. Wants Treasure to come to her, and this was a trap! It was a trap! Susume has her in the lapel lock, but Treasure quickly goes into the ropes. This could have been a fatal mistake for Treasure right there, running straight into the lapel lock of Susume. And this was quick. If it wasn't for the ropes, Treasure possibly would have tapped out right there. As Susume now is on the top rope. What is she going to do here? High risk. Beautiful kick right there from the top rope. 1, 2. No. Kick out by Treasure. They wrestle out of the front face. Lock and an elbow drop on the throat of Susume. Again, the reversal by Susume. She really has to prove herself again after the loss in that Iron Man match at Maximum Adrenaline. And now it doesn't really look good for her after this great maneuver by Susume right here. 1, 2, by Treasure, of course. Coming there with this beautiful signature maneuver of hers. But just a 2 count. Leg sweep attempt by Susume. Reversal again by Treasure. Knee lift attempt. Again the reversal by Treasure. Again the reversal attempt by Susume into the schoolboy. 1, 2. Treasure kicks out at 2. Goes for the bridge. Possible the end. No. Again at 2. Kick out by Susume then. As Treasure suplex attempt. Goes quickly into the cover. Beautiful attempt right there for the pinfall. And now the leg sweep connects at Treasure, but she quickly comes back up again. And now, is Treasure going for a facebuster finisher? No! Quickly the reversal yet again by Susume into the Samoan drop. Oh, and then a beautiful rolling crossbody. 1, 2, no. Kick out yet again, but as soon as Treasure comes up, here's the lapel lock attempt yet again, and can Treasure this time make the ropes again? No, she can't! Tap out! Victory for Susume. She has qualified herself for the women's gauntlet match. A great battle between these two women, and in the end we have a deserving winner in this one, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's like no dispute in this one, as Susume with the clean tap out now goes on to the pay-per-view and will be one participant in the women's gauntlet match, which so far is going to be, of course, the women's champion Crystal, the rival of Susume, Jewel. And now also Susume has qualified herself for the gauntlet match. And now there's only one spot left in this one, and which we will find out in the next couple of weeks. As now Susume celebrates her victory over Treasure in this one. And still coming up today, ladies and gentlemen, some more qualifying matches for the Hardcore Gauntlet match, which is going to take place at the pay-per-view. And in our main event, we will see Biggie Moon versus David Carter, the two that have been, well, bonking heads into each other over the last couple of XWB episodes. Starting with David Carter costing the Intercontinental Championship for Biggie Moon to this guy right here, Lucas Schmidt. This will be our main event later on tonight, Biggie Moon versus David Carter. As we just see Lucas Schmidt, and there is his friend Alex Hawk. Well, Alex Hawk is back, ladies and gentlemen. He returned last week and qualified himself for the Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet match, which, well, his friend Lucas Schmidt is the champion, and maybe they were gonna face off against each other in that match. And I'm still very curious about the fact who run over Alex Hawk and cost him all these months of his career. This is a solo case that we are trying to get on, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, like I mentioned before, we have some hardcore qualifying matches here today. Or at least I announced that we have a hardcore qualifier in our main event between Biggie Moon and David Carter. But this next contest is another one for the hardcore championship. Shade will defend this hardcore championship against 3 other men who are trying to dethrone him as the hardcore champion. And this man right here made his name back at Maximum Adrenaline, and he wants a piece of the hardcore champion after, well, he made his name after the match between Shade and his old rival Black Eye, and made sure that he wants some hardcore gold. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chaos. Ready for some war is the newcomer, and he is going to face the old #1 contender for the hardcore champion, but he can put his name right back at the #1 contender section if he is able to beat Chaos here tonight and qualify himself for the gauntlet match. Black Eye is on his way to the ring. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the first qualifying match for the hardcore gauntlet match. Prepare yourself for some hard-hitting action in this one right here. Just 2 behemoths clashing into each other. And it seems like the newcomer, Chaos, is having the upper hand in this one so far, as he puts Black Eye down with a single leg dropkick. Another one right there on Black Eye, puts him on the mat, and this time the clothesline connects, and Chaos with a great start in this one-on-one affair. But as soon as I said this, Black Eye has turned the table around. Follows his punishing in the corner up with some punches. Now the Samoan drop on Chaos. I hope Shay takes his notes in the backstage area, because these 2 men, they are unpredictable, as we found out over the last couple of episodes on DKW and also on the pay-per-view when eventually Black Eye faced off against Shade. I think it would be a advantage for the champion if he faces Black Eye again, who now reversals a pinning attempt here, but a quickly reversal again by Chaos, but just a 1 count in this one. So yeah, I think our champion will be rooting for Black Eye in this one to have the advantage, because he has already defeated him twice. So if Black Eye wants the hardcore championship, he has really to pick up his game now. He can be really lucky to give another chance here against Chaos, of course, who has to prove himself as well. This is his first match ever here in XWB. And right now, the control is in Black Eye's corner in this one, but I'm just saying this, but again, the reversal then here by Chaos, who picks Black Eye up and puts him down face first with the wheelbarrow facebuster. The also, well, already not so beautiful face of Black Eye got smashed even more. And I really hope he didn't hear that, because then I would be in some serious trouble. Both men are now on the outside. And now Chaos is just pounding on Black Eye, exactly what I want to see. And then again, the reversal by Black Eye. Now a brawl now at this point between Black Eye and Chaos. Whip it by Black Eye to Chaos, and he trips over the ring steps. As Black Eye introduces a trash can in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, every hardcore battle in XWB is no disqualification. But before Black Eye could use the trash can, there's Chaos putting him down with the clothesline. But now he tries it, but Black Eye again with the counter, and a beautiful time spinning soul kick right there. Putting down the trash can yet again. As Black Eye was trying to introduce another weapon, but apparently Chaos is not down with that. And now he's putting Black Eye through the trash can with the snap suplex. Having Black Eye exactly where he wants him now, and puts him down with the neck breaker. His first night in as a competitor here in Extreme Wrestling Battleground, and he's already shining as a great hardcore warrior, as a guy that absolutely deserves to be in the division. Some kicks on the thighs of Black Eye, who's now at the ring post, and Chaos smashes his head on the ring post there. Now Chaos wants to introduce a weapon, and not just any weapon. It is going to be a ladder in this one, just going for the most brutal weapon of them all. But Black Eye has turned the corner yet again. Whips Chaos back into the ring. And Chaos comes from the top of the springboard with the clothesline on. Black Eye takes him out because Black Eye was yet again going for a weapon right there. What a beautiful springboard maneuver right there by Chaos. Didn't know he had that in his arsenal. He did the springboard clothesline before from the apron to the ring. Now that was just completely nuts, from going inside the ring to the outside. Taking just his body, just taking a big risk right there. But it connected, so good for him. And now Black Eye wants to finish this off with the Omega Driver. Putting us down face first. Or head first, I should say. 1, 2. And the kick out by Chaos. How in the world did he kick out after that Omega Driver? Chaos is still alive in this one. Now has the ladder in his hand and takes Black Eye out with the ladder. How in the damn world did Chaos get up after the Omega Driver? This is still like completely insane to me. And he's still fighting after that. That's impressive. Well, he is a hardcore wrestling combatant, so of course he has a very... Maybe it's not all that surprising that he kicked out right there. And he's now up on the ladder, but the big mistake, because Black Eye does not reply to go up on the ladder. Now he pushes the ladder, and Chaos lands on the mats outside. You don't have the exact same give as the ring does, so this even hurt more. And Chaos, now after already gotten hit by the Omega Driver, now fall like 6 feet to the ground. Absolutely insane. Powerbomb, 1, 2. Kick out right there by Chaos. He's still in this one. As he tries to drop kick. Black Eye just now trying to give everything he still has. And Black Eye goes for the pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and again still showing some resistance in this one. Chaos kicks out and goes up immediately, but again the reversal by Black Eye. He has the match now completely in control. Picks up Chaos, goes for a choke slam, but reversal by Chaos. The newcomer still comes back after all these big move attempts by Black Eye. Tries to whip him out. Chaos hangs on, but puts him now down with the dropkick. And again, Chaos falling down to the outside. What a battle. What a absolute great match between Black Eye and Shade. Black Eye and of course Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Black Eye is getting another chance for the Hardcore Championship, but right now Chaos again went for the neck breaker and has Black Eye now down for the ground. And what is he going to do next? He wants to finish it right now. What is this crazy man just going for? Oh my god, he puts him. Oh my god, what the is it? Oh my god, what a breaker right on the neck. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Goes for the pin for the 10 and this is it. The Vertebreaker ends this match right here and possibly also ends the career of Black Eye. What did we just saw in this contest right here between these two absolute maniacs, just trying to kill each other for the chance of becoming the Hardcore Champion at Gauntlet versus Champ. This just shows you how much these two guys and all of the people in the Hardcore division will go to win the Hardcore Champion, to be the king of the division. An absolute crazy battle, and this of course will not serve our Hardcore Champ, because now he has to face it. Now he has to face possibly this man right here, who is just unpredictable as hell, as we just saw in this one right here. And the Vertebreaker can be a key factor at Gauntlet vs Champ to maybe crown this guy as our new Hardcore Champion. Congratulations to Chaos, the winner in this one. These two men just gave each other a hell of a war, and look at this. Both men are giving each other the hand. Black Eye acknowledges that Chaos was the better man, and he's going on to the pay-per-view. Congratulations once again to Chaos. Also later on, ladies and gentlemen, our third and final qualifying match for the Women's Championship match at Gauntlet vs Champ, which will see Jessica Gray finally facing off against the woman that she wanted for months, Ivy, in a one-on-one affair. And these two women will face each off against each other later on tonight, right before our main event, which is still going to be Big E Moon versus David Carter, a #1 contender match for the Hardcore Championship. And now we can consider ourselves fortunate to be in the presence of this man right here. The God of Fitness, ladies and gentlemen. The undefeated beast of Extreme Wrestling Battleground. The man who, according to rumors, invented the protein shakes. Leonidas Maximus has arrived to possibly destroy someone in the XWB roster, because he's not on the match card today, but well, this didn't never hinder this man over the last couple of XWB episodes. And here we have his two handlangers in the GOF, the Gods of Fitness. Antonio in the front, Julius in the background. The two men that we have not seen since Leonidas Maximus has arrived. I wonder if we will see these two men in the future in the ring. because they look like they have been put together, but do they also have the skill to be good professional wrestlers? Because I don't have any backgrounds, you know, like no background where these two men have trained, if these two men have ever wrestled. I have no idea where these two men come from. We have seen Leonidas Maximus, and he also didn't have like a background story to himself, but we have seen it over the last couple of weeks. He has destroyed everybody. He is not all muscle, he is also all skill. But right now, Antonio picks up the mic. Let's see what the gods of fitness have to say. That's right, Leonidas Maximus destroyed John Destroyer in our last episode. Our former DKW World Champion. Really impressing on the part of Leonidas Maximus. Oh! Speaking of the Hardcore Champion, ladies and gentlemen, he is about to challenge Leonidas Maximus here tonight. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man who defended his belt, as we just talked about it before, at Maximum Adrenaline, who has been on a roll. Well, except of last week, there he lost against Alex Organ, an Intercontinental qualifier. And let's see how he will do in this one, because even though he is the Hardcore Champion, I just talked about how Leonidas Maximus destroyed a former DKW champion in John Destroyer. So, the champion's advantage, like, this really doesn't mean a damn thing to this absolute beast, Leonidas Maximus. And Shade has to watch out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and Shade is not impressed with the physique of Leonidas Maximus. Takes him out with a running knee strike, and now he's doing the mistake of celebrating too much, and Leonidas Maximus is oh my god, Shade, you idiot. I never thought I would have said this, but this man, he should know better that you don't celebrate if the fight is still going on, because right now he's being punished by the god of fitness. Leonidas Maximus whips him into the corner, picks him up, powerbomb position, and goes for a shoulder breaker on Shade. Shade trying to beg for mercy, but I believe Leonidas Maximus does not have the word mercy in his vocabulary, as he now goes for a chokeslam attempt, the biggest chokeslam in all of wrestling. The man who is 7 feet tall, Leonidas Maximus, puts him down, and now his helpless victim, which at this point is Shade, is getting absolutely destroyed like everybody else before him. And takes the knee now into the face on the side of the skull. I really have no idea who is supposed to stop this man right here. Look at this. 2 punches and Shade is down. As Leonidas Maximus goes for another knee strike. We talked about skill before. This man right here shows that he is absolutely no muscle. Well, not just no muscle. I mean, you can clearly see that he has a lot of them. But, you know, like I talked even before, like, there's a lot of people nowadays who say that, you know, it's not about muscles anymore. It's not just about strength anymore. You also need to have the skill. And somehow Leonidas Maximus is proving all of them wrong, because this man absolutely shows how dominant you can be, even though you still have a lot of muscle. So, yeah, it's absolutely amazing to watch sometimes. I mean, I absolutely love this. I've said this before, but it really entertains me to see this man just destroying people. Oh my god! Puts him down with the swinging side slam right there. And another knee strike to the side of the head of Shade. And now he wants to finish him off, possibly with the move that he has put down every single opponent of his, with the Beast Bomb! And this time it connects yet again. But if you know Leonidas Maximus at this point, you know he will not just leave it by that. He goes for another Beast Bomb on the Hardcore Champion Shade. Showing off complete domination on the Hardcore Champion. Maybe if the victory is safe in this one, he's possibly going to challenge the Hardcore Champion at some point if he wants to. Chokes them by Maximus yet again. What goes up must come down, ladies and gentlemen. Maximus is still not finished after 2 Beast Bombs, 2 choke slams, and no spears! Shade out of the ring. Whips him into the turnbuckle post. Oh my god, this is not looking good for the Hardcore Champion. No, my Jesus! Jesus! Oh my god, another angle. Oh my god, and he's still not finished. Jesus almighty Christ, stop it! Okay, I have to admit, this is no more fun to watch now. He's just destroying him at this point. Whips him into the barricade. Yet again. Oh my god. What is he going for? He spear through the barricades! Jesus almighty Christ, what the hell is this man doing to our Hardcore Champion? The referee's at 9. Leonidas Maximus is going for a count-out victory in this one. I seriously don't know what to say about this. It started off fun, and then it ended in complete and utter chaos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this man right here will be soon a champion that nobody will stop. Shade is grabbing his head. I hope that he has not a concussion. But Jesus almighty Christ, Leonidas Maximus destroyed the Hardcore Champion Shade in this one right here.